Hello kids, I hope you're well. It's about time that I did small videos for you. I hope everyone is coping okay with the lockdown. And I think the main thing is that if you guys can just keep on, even just a little bit, doing some guitar practice, it's going to make a massive difference for your enjoyment of playing guitar. So don't kind of slack off or just get a bit about it. Sometimes that can happen, but what I want to do is make sure that I'm keeping you inspired really over all these videos. So here's another one. This is another song by the Beatles, and this is a classical one. It's called In My Life, and it's an amazing tune. I'm going to play it for you now. I'm even going to try and play a bit of the solo, but if I'm honest, I'm not there yet with the solo, so I might mess up. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. So here we go. This is called In My Life. Your mum and dad will probably know it quite well. And yeah, see how it goes. So a little book down here just to help me. So see what I can do. Okay, and so that's pretty much, I would say, 95% of the song. You kind of repeat the main bit, and then if you want to jump into the solo, I can teach you that. So let's run through some of the basics of this, and hopefully you'll really enjoy this song. I think another thing which is really important to say is that kids, actually listen to this song on YouTube, find the Beatles song, and let it just get into your bones, you know? Listen to it loads and loads, to the point where hopefully you'll love it enough to go, oh, I really want to learn this now, instead of just going to a song a bit cold. So here we go. So as you could tell, I royally messed up that solo a bit, but I just wanted to try and do it for my own benefit, but also that you could hear a very tricky bit which you might want to look into. So let's go into the start of it. I'll send this paperwork through with this video, and again, it's just quite a tricky song, but it's about just taking each bit is a bit like a jigsaw. So you have to work on that one bit before you can move on. So there's a little kind of lovely little intro here, and it sounds like this. Okay? So that is a really cool bit. Yeah, so with this bit, when you do classical music, sometimes you might think that you kind of need to play each individual bit. Your hands are moving around lots. But sometimes actually what you work out is, like on this bit at the start, this little intro, you've got 0, 3 and a 3 there. So what you've actually got here in the 3, 0, 3 is a G chord. So you could have both fingers on the 3rd fret, top and bottom, and play this bit. And then the 2, 2 here, that shape is very much like a D. So if you know your G and your D, your G being this one, da, 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 ba. So these are like the shapes you're playing, so you could actually make it a lot easier for yourself instead of going, you know, and all this. So for the start, you've got this kind of, you play this open B and this 3rd fret top string. what you could do if you wanted, only if you wanted to, is maybe you could have your second finger on the 3rd fret top string, and then so you're playing this one and the B open, but you could have your ring finger on the 3rd fret bottom string. Be ready, because you're going to play these two together, then this one on its own. Or if you wanted, you could just be like this. So these two, B, which is the 2nd string from the bottom, and the top string, and then you hit that one on its own. So remember, with finger picking stuff, your thumb wants to be at the top. So when you're pinching strings, automatically you'll know that's what you want to do. But when you're doing individual strings, some of you will be tempted to go down there with your thumb. But just try, if you can, to keep this one at the bottom and this one at the top. So that really helps. We've got this. But then you actually then go back to the 3 note again. So why not just keep your finger on there and use this one here at the bottom. So you get that, so you're going ba, 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 ba. So then after you've done that, you go to your B string on your 1st, and then your 3. So you do this. Sounds quite nice, doesn't it? So I didn't keep my fingers on there that time, which is not good. So try that for a bit. That's quite a nice bit. So pause the video now if you want to work on that. Rewind it. And then after you've done that, you go to like a D shape, but without that one on. So you're going to be playing these two. You could play that one as well. That's what it's asking in the book. So you could play that if you wanted. The open on the D with the thumb, that one there, 2nd finger, and that one at the bottom. Or if you find that really hard, you could just play the open string on the D and the bottom one, or just those two. So that's your intro. And then after that, boom, boom. So it's just. So we go again. Repeat. Second time around, you don't go bum bum. You just go. It's like stepping in to that one. So I'll do that all again. Okay, so that's the intro to this song. So how about we let that video just be that, and then the next video I do, okay, so once you've done that, if you feel you're happy with that, we'll move on to the next bit, okay? So you've just done that. Okay, after that, you drop this finger down to here, and you put this one here. So that's 2nd finger on the G. First finger on that 2nd fret on the G, and then that one. So it sounds like this. Do that again. This is such a lovely bit. And this will be something I think which will take you quite a while to get into. So, you've got this one, you're playing this G and this top string together. Then, you play this string open. Okay? So you've got that. But then, after you've done that, you've got to swap. So, I wonder if there's a way you can play that. Yeah. this might be quite a good way of doing this bit if you fancy trying to do it this way. So what you do is your 2, 3, maybe use second finger and third finger. You might find that really hard, because what you've got to do next after you play that one open after this is you go to this shape. So if your finger's there, you could just move that there and it'll be a lot easier. Or if you wanted, I feel more comfortable for some reason doing first finger here and then swapping like that. So you go from this, take your first finger off and put these two down here. But you might find it easier like that. So that's how it goes. Da, da, da. Then open on the B. Places I reach. So that's the start of the lyrics. So, to be honest, that's quite a lot already there. But I'll run through the intro, put that bit on that we've just done, and then after that we'll do the next bit and then maybe leave it there for this video. Keep it nice and short. So we got this. Repeat. Sorry. Okay, so after, if you feel happy with that, then you put your third finger here on the B, and you play the top string, like that. Da, da. Nice and easy that bit. So it's these two, the B on the third, and the top string, da, da, ba, 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 and then open on that one. So the whole bit would go. Straight after that, you hit this one here. So you got this. Sounds a bit weird on its own, but it sounds quite nice in the song. There are places I remember on my... So after that, you go 2 on the G, and then open on the bottom. Okay. So to be honest, I think that's where we should leave this video. There's a lot there to do. So far, this is what you should be getting towards the end. So what we've got to there, if you look at the paperwork and count with me, you are doing, let's see how many bars you're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is where you have finished, just here. So this here is your intro. Bum, 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 bum. So you can notice you've hit the 2s, but you're thinking, but what about these 2s? Do I play this? You don't. You let this hit thingy ba ring until there. Bum 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 da da ba 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 bum. So again, you don't play that other one. You don't. You let it ring till there. So that's really important to remember, because it seems quite confusing, all this. Lots of things happening in this page, but concentrate on the video, concentrate on following the video with the paperwork, and you'll get somewhere. I really hope this song really kind of gets really in there with you and that you really enjoy doing it. So see how you do, and I'll post another video next week for the next bit. Thanks.